Hey, thank you all for stopping by. I'm Mehak. I lead DevRel for PYUSD, which is PayPal's stablecoin pegged 1:1 to the US dollar. We are live on the Ethereum mainnet, on Arbitrum, on Solana, and coming on Stellar very soon. So today's goal is just to give you like a 101 on what PayPal is doing in the space, why we decided to start a stablecoin of our own, what we really feel the stablecoin is going to do for the industry, and also direct you some resources that might be helpful if you're building in the hackathon. So let's get right to it. Also, feel free to ask any questions in between. Feel free to just raise your hand and stop me whenever you feel the need. So yeah, so what's PayPal really doing in this space? We've been in the fintech industry for 20 plus years, but we feel that the space is very ripe for innovation. So traditional payments are painful. They take days to settle. There are excessive intermediary fees. They require bank accounts, and sorry, my presentation is doing something weird. Okay, there it is. It's back. Um, and they are constrained by banking hours. As for those of you who are familiar with the crypto space, y'all know that all of these things sound ancient because we, with the ability that blockchain tech has brought to us, can have access to financial services, to movement of value across different chains. At any point of time, 24 by 7, irrespective of what day of the week it is, without these kinds of crazy fees and intermediaries that might cause constraints. Another very important part that is mentioned here is the need for bank accounts. And we, of course, are not against bank accounts, but I think what we feel that blockchain tech and stable coins have been able to provide for is financial services to the millions of citizens of the world who are undocumented and who struggle to find the right details, the right documentation, the right information, and data to get basic access to financial literacy. Okay, so this is a quote that we really like, and even this quote is 15 years old. So the only thing useful banks have invested in the past 20 years is the ATM. And if you think about 1872 was the first wire transfer ever completed. 1950, first credit card ever introduced. 1972, first ACH network, and then correspondent banking in 77. So it's been 50 plus years since we've been using the same tech stack and the same technologies for financial services that run the world and for the world's greatest economies. So that's what kind of inspired PayPal to get into the crypto space. We felt that it is time to come to the next generation of payments. So here again, just a small network chart of traditional payments and what we think the next generation of payments can look like. Peer to peer, decentralized, controlled by users who can take control of their own money, of their own data, and can be decentralized. So, what are stablecoins? I want to assume that everyone here knows it, but we still like to cover it nevertheless. Stablecoins, and I'm not going to read the definition here, but the best way we like to think about stablecoins is it's the best of both worlds. So, it gives us all the benefits of cryptocurrencies when you think about the tech and the underlying benefits of the chains that you're using. And it also gives you the benefit of being stable. So cryptocurrencies are great. They're a great way to transfer value. They're a great way to transact, but they're volatile. So stablecoins and stablecoins, especially designed for payments like ours, give you the best of both worlds. They allow you to really utilize it in real world scenarios. So, what does this next generation of payments look like? It's fast, it's interoperable, We want to make sure that the stablecoin we build is multi-chain, is has access to bridges via like with partners like Layer Zero, and can be used across different structures, different chains, and any systems that you would like it to use in your decentralized applications. Um, it is inclusive, like I was mentioning earlier. You don't need to have, crazy levels of documentation just to be able to access your own money. Of course, that being said, we do require some basic KYC elements, but again, we feel that this can be simplified, this can be eased, and this can be made much more convenient for so many of the undocumented citizens that today's banks do not allow. And then finally, the next generation of payment rails is 24 by 7. So whether it is, 12 a.m. on a Saturday night, you don't have to wait for Monday morning to get access to your funds and to your assets. So PayPal's been here, like I said, for 20 plus years. And those many years ago, we were the first ones to take our financial ecosystem from offline to online. And today, we are really excited that we can take everyone from online to on chain. And with that, I'd like to introduce you to PayPal USD. Pegged 1:1 to the US dollar, and as I was saying earlier, available on 3 chains today and coming very soon on Stellar. So for those of you building, it is available. It's as a ERC20 standard token on Ethereum mainnet. It's on Arbitrum as well, and it is available on Solana. We work with a bunch of different partners who will be able to provide you with any necessary tech stacks. So if you're looking to bridge it across to your own L1, or if you are just trying to do swaps, please feel free to check out the Layer Zero toolset. Speak to the team who's here. If you're of course, building your own L1s, you can always use wrappers, and feel free to come by to our desk to ask us any questions that you may have. Um, a little bit more here about PYUSD. It's 100% backed by USD reserves. It is low cost, of course, depending on which chain you use. 24 by 7, interoperable and fast. We were very conscious and very deliberate when we designed this token to ensure that we allow for it to be a payments token and a payments focused token. So when you look at the underlying smart contracts, you will see the inclusion of specific features that will enable it to be useful in payments use cases. It is programmable and multi-chain, fully regulated and approved by the New York DFS, and it is issued by Paxos, who is our minting authority, also regulated by the New York DFS. You can buy, redeem, and transfer PYUSD on PayPal and Venmo. So if you're looking for an interesting or an easy to use, rather, if I should say, on ramp and off ramp, just pull out your phones, use your PayPal wallets, and you should be able to do it very easily. It is, of course, also supported on all major wallets that any and all eligible major wallets that you have. And finally, because it is a PayPal token and because PayPal takes regulations, compliance, the safety and security of our consumers very seriously, we do extend the same level of responsibility to our crypto products and to our stablecoin. So there is AML transaction monitoring as well. So a little bit more again about how we feel PYUSD and stablecoins in general are superior to other payment rails. We already spoke about this a bit, but what I want to highlight is that for those of you who may not be as familiar, last year there was a data point that was released that showed that the total stablecoin volume, transaction volume, surpassed the transaction volume for Visa and MasterCard combined, which is a very, very great metric if you think about it. And 2025 has been touted as the year of stablecoins, and you may have heard of stablecoins popping up everywhere. And this isn't just any fading trend. We hope that stablecoins are here to stay. We hope that they will be looked at as another funding instrument, one that's faster, easier, cheaper, or rather cost effective, and convenient to use. So for all of you building and hacking, we're really, really excited to see what you have in mind and what you have to show us when you use PYUSD across your dApps. The sky is the limit. Of course, we encourage responsible usage. We have 3 bounties that we have put up for this hackathon. These bounties have been described very purposefully in an open-ended manner so as to not limit you to any specific use case. That being said, though, like I was explaining earlier, PYUSD is built with payments in mind. It is a payments-focused stablecoin. We'd love to see your payments use cases that have a great consumer experience. We'd also love to see any other innovative use cases that and innovative ways of using PYUSD that you might think of that we may never have thought of. So we're basically here to learn from all of you, to see what projects you have and support you through that process. Here there is this QR code will take you to a link tree which has a bunch of developer resources and docs that will help you hopefully through your process. We're all present at the desk downstairs. So if you have any questions in real time while you're building, please feel free to stop by. And I would also like to introduce you. Oops, did it change? No. I'd also like to introduce you to the Google Cloud faucet. So as you're building, I assume you will need testnet tokens. So Google Cloud has been a great partner of ours. They have a Web3 portal, which has a bunch of developer resources. If you need access to testnet tokens, they have their own faucets. They also have RPC infrastructure and all the other benefits of Google Cloud. So with that, I think we have about 5 minutes for questions. So I will wrap up, and I really hope to see all your projects, and we are excited to meet you. So please do stop by, check out some of our swag. If you build or if you decide to build with PYUSD and can show us your projects, you could get the school jersey. I know I'm a little tiny for it, but it might look better on you. So yeah, feel free to stop by and let us know if you have any questions. But thank you so much. Oh, yeah, go for it.
So your KYC, that's just normal PayPal KYC if they wanted to Venmo or go to PayPal and redeem or something, and
Yeah.
they do KYC for their bank account. Like there's nothing new.
When you say nothing new, do you mean that it's the same as a bank account?
Like it's the same KYC I would have done if I set up my Venmo before. Or,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Personally, of all this experience, all these applications you've seen, which one is the one that you find most exciting?
First, out of what?
Out of all the applications that you
Applications. I mean, and here I speak for myself. I am a really big fan of the underlying tech overall, and even far beyond cryptocurrencies. And I think the most exciting use I've seen of decentralized applications is in data tokenization and decentralized IDs. But again, that's just my personal opinion. I've also seen stablecoins actually be very helpful when you think about data tokenization, because there is hopefully a world at some point in the future where we will be able to tokenize data, control our own data attributes and artifacts, and be able to self-monetize those, which is when stablecoins and storage vehicles like stablecoins will really come to use.
Speak a little more about data tokenization and PYUSD. That's really awesome.
Yeah, I mean,
So
and this is again my personal take, and not PayPal's, because PayPal isn't working on any of that right now. But yeah, I personally am excited about that.
what are the 3 tracks, and given what state of maturity are because you're covering more and more chains is what I
Yes. So yeah.
So what are the 3 tracks and what are you looking for? I mean, what is the core for this?
Perfect. So we have. Yeah, of course. So I'll take those questions one by one. There are 2 questions here. So for the bounty for this hackathon, we have 3 bounties or 3 tracks. The first one is an overall winner, where we feel like it'll be sort of an amalgamation of the other 2, which is we want to see innovation, we want to see some kind of payments applicability, we want to see a great consumer experience, whether that's UI, whether that's the user journey. So a project that really brings together all these three elements will be the top winner. The other two is, like I said, sort of the broken up parts of that. So there might be projects that are extremely innovative but have nothing to do with payments, but are very out of the box. So those are the projects that would apply for that track. And then we have the best payments consumer app. So any use case that focuses on providing great consumer payments experiences is the one that would apply for that one. I hope that answers your question. The second question was about the maturity of PYUSD, if I understood that correctly. So we've been, PYUSD's been here for more than 1.5 years now, I want to say. And we've been expanding to multiple chains. Our goal has always been to be multi-chain, to be interoperable across chains. So it's a big organization. So we move slowly but strongly. Yeah, go for it.
So does PyUSD implement the standard ERC20
Yes.
token?
Yep.
So you can interact with it just like any other
Exactly.
token?
It's open loop.
Cool. And then the other question kind of on that, so what enforces that PayPal have one-to-one in the reserve for every token that gets minted? Is that the Paxos
That's right.
relationship?
Yep. So, I mean, what forces it is our choice to make sure that the token economics maintains the 1:1 peg. But yes, Paxos is the minting authority.
Yeah, because that was the biggest, I think, qualm with Tether, right? Which was they could just mint whatever they wanted. So
Yeah. No, it's you can read more about like the backed reserves even on here on the earlier QR code, which has a bunch of documentation. So there's more information on that online.
So I don't know if you've heard, there's like this like the I think it's called the Biddle Fund, where it's like tokenized treasuries on chain.
Okay.
Has PayPal like considered? I don't know if you guys are holding in treasuries or not or whatnot.
I don't know if I'm the right person to answer that question, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah.
If someone like because people need like KYC to you like first use it for the first time. If someone like I do the KYC and I get PayPal USD for convert my direct USD to PayPal USD and then transfer to someone who doesn't have the KYC, can he somehow use that, or is it he cannot use that until he do the KYC?
So that's a great question. So on the PayPal wallet, if you're using the wallet, you have to be eligible to hold, buy and sell crypto. So there might be some eligibility criteria, which includes like just basic identity verification that you might need. So yes, if you have to send it to another PayPal user and to their PayPal wallet, then you have to make sure that they are able to accept crypto and to accept PYUSD. But if you're using external wallets, then that's different. Then I mean, as long as they have a wallet address and they have access to their wallet, you should be good.
So if some external one, so I can send to anyone basically.
Yeah. This can be used outside of PayPal. It's like any other
Then
stablecoin.
that person can do KYC and then transfer to their PayPal wallet and use it for.
Yeah. Yep. Your PayPal wallet. So if you go into your wallet and once you've passed through the steps to be eligible to hold crypto, you will be given your own crypto wallet address, and then you can use that to do transfers and other actions as you would with any other wallet.
Some follow-ups to that, like probably do it offline.
Okay, yeah, sure. How much time do we have?
We can take one more question.
Oh, okay. Any other Oh, sorry. Yes.
Encourage any specific entry points? It seems like you have your own wallet infrastructure, but so KYC could just make it smart. You can just vote it to different wallets. Is there blockage on where your entry point is?
So are you saying with respect to the hackathon?
No, just generally of how PyUSD smart contracts are used.
Okay, so you're saying do we prescribe any like specific entry points for how you access PYUSD? So are you talking about like how you on ramp into PYUSD? No, I mean, of course, we recommend PayPal as a great experience for on ramping because we've built it with consumers in mind. But feel free to on ramp to PYUSD on any DEX or any wallet of your choice.
There's nothing that smart contract can check your eyes.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Nothing that? No, not that I believe. Not that I know of. Okay. I think we're on time, but thank you so much for your questions and for the engagement. And like I said, please feel free to stop by.